And we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of Sips with Sarah. All right, we got a claw today. And then we'll just probably switch into wine, who knows. So, today, we're going to talk about a topic that I find very near and dear to my heart, okay? And I'm going to call it Tips from a Retail Worker, okay? I'm going to take my glasses off for this because this is serious. So I worked in retail for almost 7 years. Spent most of my time at one place. I'm not going to name names because, don't want to get sued or nothing. But I've also worked a couple other places, big companies, smaller companies, whatever it may be. I've worked in retail in different positions for a long time, okay? And there's things that I've noticed that human beings who maybe have never worked retail, even someone that might have actually worked retail, do when they go shopping, that I just want to be like, look, this ain't how it works, okay? So I'm going to cover just like a handful of things that I can come up with, because I could go on all day, but I'm gonna try to settle it down. So, the first and foremost thing I want to talk about is, let's talk about the fact that I know sometimes people in retail can be very bombarding when you come into a store. They want to be like, how are you today? What can I help you with? Do you want to find this? Do you want to find that? Okay. And I know some people really hate it. Some people like it, which is cool. But let me tell you, we don't want to do that, okay? The only reason we do that is because A, some people are making commission, and B, even if you're not making commission, most of the time, your bosses have a whole set of things that you're supposed to say, and you're supposed to make sure that you say it to every single person that walks in the store, and they're watching you, and they will go, and if they have a headset, if we have headsets, they'll go over the headset and be like, Sarah, you missed that person. So that is why we do it, okay? Trust me, we think it is as annoying as you think it is, okay? Trust me. I understand. It ain't a fun time, okay? Second thing, okay, this is a big one with me, okay? This is a huge one with me. So, mind you, I worked retail all of high school, and I am going to school now for fashion merchandising. So, as you might have put together at this point, I'm not good at math. So, please tell me, when you go into a store and something is like 40% off, and you're like, this is 40% off, how much is it then? Girl, I don't know. Okay, and I'm probably doing 10 other things too, and then you're like, how much is this if it's 40% off? Girl, you got a phone, okay? Pretty much everyone has a smartphone now. Use the damn calculator, okay? Because I don't got time to answer. I just don't got time, nor do I want to. Like, do I look like a calculator? Because I'm not. I'll help you pick out an outfit, but girl, use your phone. I don't know what to tell you. Okay? I just don't know. The third thing, one of the third things that gets me, and this is more of like an advice, because I would think that most people would get this, but I understand why some people don't, okay? But here's the thing. Signage, when it comes to sales or anything in retail, in all the places I have worked, we have tried very hard to make sure all of our signage is very clear, okay? Very clear. Because if we do it wrong, then we have to give you what it says, okay? So most of the time, when we tell you that that's not what the sign says, we know that's not what the sign says, especially if you work on the signage team, because it's a lot of work and you better be very particular about it, and you gotta scan all these out. Girl, it takes hours, okay? So like 90% of the time, we know we're right because we worked hard on it. So here's the thing. If you see a rack like this of sandals, and there's a little sign right here poking out like in the corner that says 60% off, but then all the way down the next side of the wall, there's a jacket, that jacket ain't 60% off, okay? Unless there's another sign right there, okay? Don't just assume that there's a sign on one wall and that makes that whole wall. No, that is not how that works. Very rarely is that how that works. And trust me, if the whole wall is 60% off, there will be signs spread out through the whole wall. Because most of the time, we try to get rid of that. So, we want you to know it's 60% off. Okay? We want you to know. So we gonna make... Okay. Another thing is, if you ask me a question, okay? Here's me, worker, chilling, doing my thing. If you ask me a question, and I give you the answer, okay? Whatever the answer may be, I give you the answer. Don't go ask another worker, okay? Because I will not tell you how annoying that is, okay? That is so annoying. Because unless, and I as a retail worker, who and multiple times have not known the answers, I will tell you I need to ask someone I'm not sure, okay? I am always open about saying that. And like 95% of other workers will say, let me ask somebody else. Especially if we have walkie-talkies. If we have like walkie-talkies or like headsets, we'll be like, hang on, let me ask. Because I can just boop and ask. So if I tell you the answer, I'm pretty darn sure I'm right. So when you go ask someone else, it makes me furious. Because it makes me feel like y'all think I'm stupid. Now, I might have said that I couldn't do math earlier, but certain questions I know the answers to. And let me tell you, here's grand secret. They're gonna tell you the same thing. I know. Mind blowing. They are gonna tell you the same thing, okay? Because if I'm a good retail worker, which I am, which 90% are pretty good. Okay? 90% are pretty good. We know the answers. I'm telling you the right answer. Don't ask someone else. That's infuriating. That is infuriating. Infuriating. Okay. The next one is credit cards. Okay. So let's talk about a subject that's near and dear to my heart because the company I worked for a very long time, which I will not name, always had a credit card, right? And, you know, there's always an incentive to get the credit card. So I ask you if you want the credit card. And I might ask you multiple times. And again, it might be annoying. But I also have an incentive to get so many credit cards, okay? So that's another set of my job that I don't really want to do. And I don't even have the credit card. But trust me, I have to, okay? I have to. There's no... Same with emails, okay? Look, I'm going to switch to wine. Same with emails. If people ask you for your email, and we don't get the emails, Oh, we get in trouble, we don't get them emails. They can see. Sometimes they can see. Some companies can go underneath, look at your thing and be like, you have this percentage rate of getting emails. That does not go well for me. Okay? That does not go well for me. No, it does not. So yes, as inconvenient as it may be for you, and as much as you don't want to give your email or you don't want to get a credit card, which is fine, I mean, definitely get the emails because you get good coupons, but like, that's just me. But, trust me, I don't want to be asking you or pushing you as much as I am, but odds are, I've been told multiple times that I need to push more, and it's part of like my job, and my bosses look at me, and so I don't want to get in trouble. So, it's kind of, trust me, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it either. But I got someone I gotta follow. So I gotta do what I gotta do out here, okay? And last but not least, the one thing I will preach back and forth on is just be nice, okay? Especially right now. I'm sure I'm not working right now. R.I.P. But especially people working in the retail world right now with everything crazy going on, just be nice, okay? Most of the time, we are doing our best. Most of the time, the rules were not made up by, not most of the time, the rules are not made up by me most of the time, okay? This little retail worker over here, even our managers, okay? Even the managers don't make like 90% of the rules, okay? So there ain't nothing we can do. And we're trying our best, okay? We're just trying to make a buck like everybody else. We're trying to get through the workday. If you're someone like me, I would love to make your day brighter by helping you find a good outfit, getting you some confidence looks. I will hype you up. Like, I am all about that, okay? But the minute you start being mean to me, girl, that's how I feel about it. Ooh. Like, that is not a good time. Like, really trying my best over here. And I've had people yell at me in the store. I've had people yell at me over the phone. I've had people yell at me in the fitting room, at the register, wherever. I've had them all get mad at me, okay? And remember that some people are new people, is the other thing too. And that's hard. Especially in the retail world, that is hard. So what I'm telling you here is, please take what I have to say into consideration. I have done this for many years. And sometimes you just gotta be a little bit kinder. And trust me, you'll get great service if you just be a little bit kinder. So ladies and gentlemen, I am going to leave you by just saying, like always, I hope this brings you some kind of happiness or joy. I hope you have a fantastic day, night, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. And I appreciate you for coming and sipping along with me. And please, just be nice to your retail workers. Trust me, it'll be way worth it in the end.